What's going on, y'all? This Mike from Kingdom Life. Hopefully, everybody is blessed and doing well. Day starting off good. It's going to end good too. We're going to go ahead and claim that right now. But today, I want to be talking about a topic of understanding the meaning of our existence. Understanding the meaning of our existence. You know, why I'm here, why we here, the purpose, and all these good questions and all these good things we have, since we started having a conscience as kids, right? Growing up in this world, things we want to know about ourselves. Um, so, understanding the meaning of our existence. So, no human being on earth, okay? 8 billion of us is a mistake. Okay, we were sent here specifically to do something valuable. That means God has something needed to be done that made us necessary. God created nothing for entertainment. He created nothing even for beauty, even though what he created may be beautiful. But he did not create things for beauty, for as how we like to say and see things, like the colors of the flowers, right? It wasn't made for beauty, even though it looks beautiful. Um, did some research or heard about some research done with flowers. They said that the reason for the colors of the flowers is because certain insects that God created only can see those colors to do what the insect have to do. That's amazing. I mean, so God created a color for a certain insect. So that color in that flower or that plant has a purpose for that insect. And most of us don't know our own purpose while we're here on earth. Okay. So here is 5 questions that we must answer if we're going to be successful on this planet. These 5 questions are very important. They control the entire world. Everything that every human being does on earth is motivated by these 5 questions. Every race, every culture, everybody is fighting over these 5 questions. The first question is, who am I? Okay. The second question is, where am I from? The third question is, why am I here? The fourth question is, what can I do? And the fifth question is, where am I going? Where am I going? What is my destination? So these 5 questions here, they frustrate the human race. But these 5 questions also changed my life because at a point I couldn't answer them. And I believe the greatest tragedy in life is not death. There's something worse than death. The greatest tragedy in life is a life without purpose. I believe that's the greatest tragedy that's even surpassed death. Is a life without purpose. Like to live for 80 years, right? And still don't know why you here, like that's a tragedy. That's a tragedy. Without a purpose, life has no meaning. Okay. Every human wants to be successful. No human being plans to fail. Okay. None of us plans to fail. We all want to be successful. So success is actually predictable. Success is not luck. Success is designed by God to be predictable. But also, the antagonist of success, failure, is also predictable. Success is predictable because life is designed for our success. Okay? Failure is also predictable predictable because failure is the same result of success. Okay? So let me explain. God designed everything he created to be successful, right? You will never see a bird that cannot fly naturally on his own. You'll never see a fish that cannot swim naturally on his own. Okay? Um, every seed, if you put it in the ground and give it water and then get sun, you don't need to pray for it that it will grow into a tree. It will happen naturally. Okay? So everything God created, right, has built into it its own success. Everything God created inside of it has its own success already. See, everything God create is good. So God actually is committed more to our success than we are, believe it or not. Why? Our success is important to God because he need us to succeed. Okay? Because success is built in with the creation by the manufacturer. Okay? And God is a manufacturer. He's a manufacturer. Okay? Success is important to every manufacturer who makes the product. Okay? So let's touch on a natural product, right? In reference to God also being a manufacturer. So some of us have iPads, right? The iPad have a symbol on it, right? An apple. That apple is the image of the company. Before that image was placed on the company, they had to make sure that everything necessary for its success was built into the iPad. Then the manufacturer takes it, right? He put it in a box. Then he covers it with a book. Okay? Right. And that book is called what? The book is called the manual. So let's look at the word manual. The word manu, M-A-N-U, okay, means to make. And the word A-L, all, means to think. Okay? So really, manual simply means the maker mind on paper. Okay? What manual really means. The maker mind on paper. So when you open the box, you don't see the iPad first. You first see that book, the manual. And that book always says, what? Before operating this product, please read the book completely, right? And what we do, we never read the book completely. Be honest. We never read the book completely. You know what I mean? So what that means we don't know the mind of the manufacturer concerning his product. We don't know his thoughts that's on paper because we ain't read the whole book. Okay? So that means we don't know the mind. So that means we don't know the mind of the manufacturer concerning the product. Now that book, right? That manual book is a book of promises and laws. So when you take the manual out, the first thing you see is a photograph, right? An image. The next page you see of the manual book is the promises. Okay, like they'll say something like, this product will perform like this. This product will perform like that. It'll just be a long list of promises, right? And then the next page, it says, follow the instructions, obey these laws, do not operate near open heat, right? Do not operate underwater. A whole lot of do not laws, right? And then that following page will tell you how to make sure the product succeeds, okay? Then the last two pages, right, want to give you a warranty or a guarantee, okay? So those pages are saying the manufacturer guarantees the product will perform, right? So in the warranty says, if you obey the laws that are in this book, then we will guarantee this product under warranty, meaning they will protect it. So if there's any defect in this product, do not attempt to fix yourself. So they're telling you, right? Then it says, submit it only to an authorized dealer. Submit it only to an authorized dealer. Why? Why it says that? Because there are a lot of dealers, but they are not authorized. Okay? Like Buddha or Muhammad, they're not authorized. Okay? There are a lot of authors around, but they are unauthorized dealers. Okay? The only authorized dealers in the world are the ones the manufacturer certifies, like Jesus Christ. Okay? Then it says in the book, right? If this product is defective, put it back in the box, seal it, send it back to us at our expense. We will repair it at our expense. Okay? We will ship it back to you at our expense. Okay? And you'll be thinking like, man, this company, they being very nice, right? This manufacturer is being very nice. So they'll ship everything back at our expense. They don't want me to pay for it. They'll pay for it if something's defective with it. And the funny thing is, right, when you think about it, they don't even know you, right? Even though we think that's a nice gesture. But think about it, they don't even know you. So why would they go through doing all that? You ever ask yourself that question? So the reason is they're not doing it because they like you, right? They're doing it not for your sake, right? So they will defend, they will protect, they will replace, repair, restore, not for our sake. They're doing it for their name's sake. They are protecting their name, okay? So they're protecting the little apple on the cover because they know if the product don't succeed, then their reputation is in trouble. Okay, so the word reputation actually means namesake. Okay, reputation means namesake. So everything a manufacturer does is for its reputation, to protect its name, not for your name, to protect its name. So the success of the product is necessary to protect the reputation of the company. Okay, the worst thing that can happen to a manufacturer is when the product fails. That's the worst thing. Okay, their entire company and reputation can be destroyed. So success is necessary for the manufacturer. And we are products, right? And the first thing the manufacturer placed on us, human beings, was his image, right? The manufacturer said in Genesis, let us make a product, let us make man a product in our image, okay? That means that our failure is bad for God. But the good news is that I'm sharing today, okay, is from this day forward, we will not fail anymore, okay? Put that in your spirit. We will not fail at anything anymore, okay? God has to guarantee our success, not to protect us, right? But to make sure his reputation stay good. See? So he have to do it not just protecting us or doing it for us to feel good, but it's for his name, for his reputation, right? So God says, right, all throughout the Bible, God says that even though we are hard-headed, right, don't listen like we should, yet I'm going to make sure all y'all prosper. Yet I'm going to make sure I heal your body, bring forth any deliverance that you may need in your life. So it says, not for you, but for my name's sake. See, that's why he does it, for his name's sake, okay? So no matter what you're going through in your life, right, I guarantee that you are coming out of that. You're going to come out of that situation, right? I guarantee it. Not for your name's sake, though, but for God's name's sake. That's the key you got to remember. That's why a lot of our prayers don't get answered, because we're doing it for our name's sake. Okay? So we need to thank God that he's the manufacturer, man, because he's the best manufacturer. So whatever he told you to do, like whatever he put in your heart, right, your spirit, whatever he told you to do, he would do it for his name's sake because he told you what he was going to do. You understand? So a prayer, you should have a prayer like this. If you have something in your body that's aching, Lord, don't heal me for my sake. Heal me for your name's sake. That's the kind of prayers we need to put before God. Don't do it for my name's sake. Do it for your name's sake. And see, that's a reason why a lot of us, don't get healed when we pray, is because we praying so we can feel good. But no, it's not for our name's sake, okay? But his name's sake, okay? So we have to succeed, right, to protect God's reputation. That's why it's important to announce it in public when God tells you to do something, because when he tells you to do something and you announce it in public to people, your friends, your family, you put pressure on him, okay, that it have to be done now. So whatever he told you to do in your spirit, and you know it's from God, you put it out there in public, because that puts that pressure on him. He got to deliver. Because why? God can't lie. So we got to understand that. We got to believe that, because that's in the word. That's in the Bible. That's in the manual. That's in the book. All right? So talk about your vision. Talk about your dream. Tell everyone that God told me this, and he have to protect his reputation. Okay? So stop being afraid, y'all, to live your dream. Okay? It's not your dream. It's his dream. It's God's dream. So don't be afraid. It's his dream. He just needs you to initiate it and have faith that it's going to be done. So your success is good for God. So he has to make sure you succeed. Okay? It has to come to pass for his name's sake. So the secret to our success, right, is built in. Okay? Like God created birds to fly, right? So if the birds don't fly, then God's reputation is in trouble, right? Because God created the birds, just like he created us. So if God built into everything, there's laws that also guarantees its success, okay? That's why in the Bible, God told Joshua, he said, if you read my laws, obey my laws, take my laws, memorize my laws, accept my laws, submit to my laws, then he said, you shall have good success. So good success comes when we accept God's laws. We trust in his laws. We obey his laws. That guarantees us good success. See, when we do it our way, there ain't a guarantee we're going to have good success. Because who laws you following? Think about it. So laws were given to guarantee success. That's why laws were given. Laws are not given to restrict us. Okay? So that's what people who really don't know anything tells you, and weird philosophies. You see what I'm saying? Makes you feel like in your flesh, yourself makes you feel like that. But they are not made to restrict you. Okay? So, like, for example, when God says do not fornicate, that's a law. Okay? The amazing thing about it is what? God don't even explain it. He just says it. See, the thing with manufacturers is that they don't explain the laws. They tell you. They just announce it. They just tell you, and you're supposed to just follow. For example, another one. The manufacturer says, like, when you buy an iron, right? Iron your clothes. What it says, do not operate in water. Okay? But they don't tell you why not to operate it in water. But we smart people, we kind of figure that out why, right? But it just says don't operate near water. Now, there are some of us who ain't too smart, or who wasn't too smart, that wanted to test, right, the manufacturer laws, and then we experienced something we didn't want to feel from, like, not listening to the laws of the manufacturer. So it's the same thing with God. So God designed the fish to be in water. So fish will never leave the water. They're smart. That's their law. Okay? A bird would never want to be a fish. They obey the law of who they are. Okay? So we are the only creature, think about this, that God created that want to always test the law to see if it's true. That's why we go through so many heartaches, unnecessary things in our lives that we weren't even supposed to never go through. Because we want to go out here and go against the grain. We want to test what we always was taught that was a law. Or we always read in the Bible that was a law. We want to go against it and see what happens and try to justify it. And then your life end up in scrambles. So once we submit to the laws of God, we would then have God's success, whether it's in business, whether it's in school, whether it's in marriage, etc. Success is a result of decisions. That's what success is. Success is a result of decisions. Okay? Failures in life is a result of decisions. Failures in life is a result of decisions. So whatever we decide determines our destiny. That's pretty much it right there. Whatever we decide determines our destiny. So in other words, everyone become who they decide to be. Everybody becomes who they decide to be. So vision, right? Having a vision determines discipline. Because if you don't know where you're going, then you will do anything with your life. Okay? So purpose brings discipline. Okay? So vision determines discipline. Purpose brings discipline. Two different statements. And also I want to talk about, a friend, right? Because a lot of we have friends and people that we hang to and hang with or whatnot. But a true friend, right, is one who can help get you to your destiny. That's what a true friend is. Is one who can help get you to your destiny. So if anyone tries to get you to do something that is against your destiny, then that's not a friend at all. That's actually an enemy. And you need to cut them off or cut her off. So decisions determines success. Decisions determines success. So I say this one last thing here. So don't ever judge your destiny by the location of your birth. Don't ever judge your destiny by the location of your birth. And I hope you understand that, because for me, that speaks so many volumes, right? Because, it's about a mindset, y'all. That's what it really is about. Well, all this what I was talking about is about a mindset and understanding that we are already designed, it's already built in us to be successful. God already built in us. That's why we here on this planet. God don't never start something that he didn't see the finish already for. So every person that's on this planet, that means he already seen your finish. He already seen in you the potential of what you can do, the potential of what you can be. But it's us to know that, right? It's us to obey the laws and the principles that he have already in place for that success to happen, that he already built in us. See what I'm saying? So that's what this whole message was really trying to target towards. We you know what I'm saying, we are all successful. But we have to go by the certain principles and laws and guidelines of what the manufacturer says. The manufacturer says you need to do this for you to have this. It's simple as that. But see, we like to rationalize, right? We like to create something and add to it and take something out of it and try to find something else to counteract against it. See, that's our problem. We don't just do. You see what I'm saying? We let our mind and let this flesh of ours get in the way, and let thoughts that shouldn't be get in the way of what the manufacturer is telling us, which is God. If he created you, how can you tell him what's best for you? Think about it. That's silly. But we do it. A lot of us do it unintentionally, and some of us do it intentionally. But either way it go, is both wrong. But that's all I want to talk on this subject with today. Hopefully, man, that y'all guys got something out of it, because even I do. You know, when I'm always reading back a lot of my notes and talking these messages back to y'all, I'm listening to it myself, and I get even more encouraged, and I even get myself more grounded in a sense. You see what I'm saying? So other than that, guys, hopefully y'all guys be safe out there. Stay prayed up. I'll be praying for y'all as well. Until next time, guys, it's Mike, Kingdom Life, signing off. See y'all guys soon.